Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I'm sitting pretty starting riots right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. And every single week, you come and you watch these great interviews, and you still ain't subscribed. What are you doing? Hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on too.
This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
You're tuned into iLLANOiZE Radio, Chicago's most valuable radio show. I'm your host, Biko, alongside Pretty Riot, iLLANOiZE Jones. And man, we got a talented brother in this joint with us, representing the West Side. Goes by the name of Rufus Sims.
Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me back. You know, y'all my faves.
You know, you're our family.
Yeah. Back in with my faves.
You family. Rufus. I told you that. I just told you a couple days ago. Like, it's gonna take some time. I might slip up a few times, but I'm gonna get Rufus right. I gotta think about it before I say it.
I ain't gonna lie. I be saying Weasel, you know what I'm saying?
Can we just make that your middle name?
Rufus Weasel Sims.
It's a song on the project called Some People Still Call Me Weasel.
Yeah, that's me. I'm some
people.
You know, I named the song that because Fillmore on that song, and shout out Fillmore. He said he just went crazy with this project, you know what I'm saying? It's my bro, my big bro. He had said Weasel in his verse. And I didn't really catch it till we was almost done, like with the mixing and master. So I'm just like, you know what?
So did it have a hook?
Nah, he had a hook, but in his verse he said Weasel.
Right.
He like, hey, yo, Weasel. Ooh. And then I'm just like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna call this song. Some people still call me Weasel.
That's dope.
Oh, that's smart though. That's a good way to flip that.
Because most people still call me.
Yeah, you look. We was just speaking with Shy, and what he say, Weasel.
You know, it's cool. You know, but you know, I had to rebrand. But yeah, I'm still.
So what was the cause of the name change?
Whoa, wait! Before we even get into that, let me take it back because 7 years ago, we had a chat a while ago, and you kind of spoke on things. Take a listen.
If I change my name, it's gonna be Rufus Sims. Straight cut, no dry, no nothing. Rufus Sims. It sounds kind of menacing too. Rufus Sims. I kind of.
Rufus Sims. So y'all heard it here first with iLLANOiZE. When Weasel Sims changed his name, it's gonna be Rufus Sims. So if it changes,
Expect that shit.
Wow, that's crazy.
So you played this?
Nah.
He like, damn, I didn't even remember that.
You know what's crazy? One of the first people that told me that I should call myself Rufus Sims was Logic. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like my longest standing producer, like from the same neighborhood. So he, and I'm like, nah, I'm going Weasel Sims. And then, you know what I'm saying? But I was always thinking, I should just go by my name, like, you know what I'm saying? And then lately, I just been feeling like, you know what I'm saying? That's my pop's name, you know what I'm saying? And he really got his own thing going on. That's like really his lane, really like his brand, you know what I'm saying? He might want to have a cookie line, you know what I'm saying? Weasels, you know what I'm saying?
Weasel's cookies.
You know what I'm saying? Weasel's wasabi or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
Weasel's wasabi is crazy.
I'm just like, at a point, I feel like I done worked and built it up to, like, I just really want to start working on my own personal legacy type of thing. So I just felt like it was the perfect time. Like, if I'm going to do it, then I was telling Vic, he like, man, bro, you got to do it right now if you're going to do it.
So,
I was just gonna say, you know, like for learning, or for those that's now learning that's your father's name. You making that your artist name. You know, how did your father take it?
Making Weasel my artist name.
Yeah,
he was just like, yeah, you know, whatever. Like he's not a very he's a man of few words. So he's just like, if it's something that he's really against, he's, you know, a man of more words. But he was just like, yeah, dude, you know, whatever you want. That's your birthright if you want to. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just got to a point I just started feeling stronger and stronger about the whole Rufus thing, you know what I'm saying? And just so happens You know what I'm saying? Biko had it first. That's crazy, bro. That's throwback.
That's throwback.
I can hear like the echo.
Or the audio was a throwback. For sure.
Very, very much a throwback. Yeah.
What you was gonna say, Pretty Right?
Hey, Illinois Jones had like he had like braids or some like
locks.
Locks.
Yeah, locks.
They both used to be locked up.
He had half locks.
You said half locks.
This is my brother,
Man.
Half locks.
A long time ago. That was a long time ago. That's when Weasel came up to. That was the first time I saw Weasel when we was at Windy City Underground. He put his picture. Well, I walked in there and say, "Who the fuck would put their mugshot up here?" They're like, I'm like, "Oh, that's an album cover. This shit was smart."
That was all black.
Yeah.
And then he did a lot of my covers all black. But you know, you gotta really wrestle with him. You know, it's a legend to all black. If y'all didn't know.
No, I don't.
It's a legend.
I never met him.
So he's from our neighborhood too. Like, there's a lot of like people that so happened that I built these working relationships with because through the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he'd be like, oh man, you know, I charged $500. Diddy just gave me.
Diddy?
Yeah, whoever. Like, yeah, Diddy just got 3 covers, $5,000 a piece. But you know, you doing your thing. I see you out here moving. Give me $250. But then he won't answer the phone for 6 months.
Damn.
And you can ask anybody. Ask like Tony Cartel. Ask like, you know, it's like a line of people, like 20 people that's mad at him.
Man.
But then look, it's people that I vouched for to give their money, and they give it, and then they be mad at me, and I'm calling him like, you making me look bad. He like, you know what, I'm bogus, Joe, I'm gonna do better. Then he'll give me a cover. So I got like unlimited covers from him.
Yeah, did you get them?
I have mine.
Oh, that's all that matters.
You don't care about nobody else.
So a lot of people go through when they name change, they have a problem with getting all their music back. Do you feel like you want your Weasel Sims music under Rufus?
Rufus, yeah.
I'm fake, like, not for real. Like some of the earlier projects was real life. I think I always been like a really kind of like a strong underground hip hop artist, but I was kind of blending it with these trap sounds. I thought I was next Meek Mill or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude, big street anthems, but also have bars type of thing. But as the more I honed in on my fan base and learned what I really want to do, I kind of got away from trap beats. To me, it's like a movie. It's the same characters doing the same thing. It's just. So I just be looking for something more original. But I don't know. Sometimes we want to go get some of my more some of the songs that still align with the content that I'm making right now.
Okay.
I kind of want to get them. We kind of want to leave the trap songs where they at.
I peeped that.
So I want to know because like we just talked to Sha Hoover and he talked about switching his name. So I want to know, like one thing he said was like it was a chapter. So I want to know the difference between Weasel chapter and Rufus chapter.
I think Weasel was a major growing stage, and like I said, I was trying to blend 2 sounds. I was for sure I could do that. Like, and then now that I look at it just from a more marketing perspective, it was kind of like just trying to blend 2 different crowds of people. You know what I'm saying? In some instances, some of those people may like this and that, or you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. When I was on house arrest, I really started honing in on what was working for me, like organically. I'm on house arrest. I can't go nowhere. My money tied up. So it's just like, oh, I'm doing this type of thing. And you know what I'm saying? I'm getting great reactions. And so I just started going with it hard and made the decision like, all right, this is how I'm going. And it kind of just made sense for me. And it just started really kind of carving out my lane more. And the crazy part about it is the first person who really put the idea in my head was Fillmore a couple years back, right after Traffic Road came out. Because Taxi was going crazy, but I didn't have the money. Like, pushing a record like Taxi cost some bread up.
Cost tax. You
know
know the real.
This ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I didn't have I probably put like 3,500 into Taxi, but it's like Taxi needed 50,000 minimum, you know what I'm saying? 100,000, but so I was in the studio with Fillmore. It's like Taxing going crazy through the Chicago scene, but it's like I'm trying to figure out like why I'm not picking up this bass the way I need to. And then Filmo was just telling me like, man, Joe, I just started honing in on my. It's like, I don't know how he put it, but I understood exactly what he was saying, and it was just like, come on home, my brother.
Look, shout out Fillmore, you know.
So now we building this crazy, you know.
One thing I think about your projects, it's like a good pot of gumbo. You give everybody a mix of everything they need, whether it's lyrical content, you know, trap content, and you give them all that.
I just did one trap record.
No, I'm talking about just in the
gumbo
I'm just talking about just previous music.
Oh, and before.
Yeah. So now it's like, I understand you honing on your skills, but most artists are now just giving like just a mix, a steady just giving us a mix, or just a main dish. Like, do you think that holds you back from just being like versatile, or?
Do I think that?
Like, yeah, like just
like not being like not having as much gumbo.
Yeah.
No, I think just for today,
this is what you want to serve the people.
And I just think that, like, where is that with people attention spans? And I just think that, you know what I'm saying, for some of the forms that I seen work for some other people, not to say that isn't one particular way to do things,
right.
But I just think that sometimes you got to build a foundation somewhere.
Right,
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, look at all these big men. Look at Dwight Howard. He over there shooting threes, acting crazy over there.
Yeah, he is.
But you know what I'm saying? But you have to. He had to first be Dwight Howard center blocking defense to even
do what he's doing out there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Look at here, y'all. It's iLLANOiZE Radio. We got Rufus Sims in the building. And I got an exclusive. It was an exclusive at the time. Still is, actually. Because I don't think it landed on the album. It was a Lucy. And you let us premiere this joint. Hood movies. Ooh. Yeah. And it played on. Yeah. You break it down for everybody so we can jump into it.
Man, this. Hey, here go Hood Movies, a single for my next project.
That's an exclusive.
Damn, son. And the recent project just came out a few weeks ago.
Hey, look, I
had Dangle. I had to tuck it back in one time.
Like, ooh, fuck, I can't even big Tobacco already.
Y'all heard exclusively right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. Is your business struggling? Trying to get your followers up? No problem. You can advertise with us right now. Tap that link above. Now let's get back to the show.
So before the break, we definitely chopped it up and talked about the name change, and we talked about why you doing that and stuff like that. But, you know, off air, I just heard you say something. You know, you was kind of saying you was a little tired, boss. So, like, why?
Tired? Man, it's just more responsibilities, getting older, more mature, really wanting to have foundation for my family, for my kids. Even though, like, this project is doing amazing for me. Like, it's probably just doing the best ever at any project I ever put out. But at the same time, that doesn't give me the right to slack on the things that my family need. You know what I'm saying? While pursuing my personal goals. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have plans for these goals to, you know what I'm saying, help me create the generational wealth that I foresee for my family, I have to still execute right now. You know what I'm saying? Keep going right now. So it's just moving around like that, having young kids, having a teenage son, and then I'm like creating music at a the highest rate I ever did. So, staying in the gym, so I just I don't kick it too much.
How you balance all that?
Stay in the house.
Like you said, I don't kick it too much. Shit.
I'm not going out. I easily miss the kid. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm coming, won't get dressed. Sometimes I get dressed and won't leave out. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like this is a pivotal moment for you? Because hearing you speak on how, like, you know, you're getting tired, you know, we all are aging, and the importance of just being there for your kids and your family while also trying to push this album to even higher lanes. Do you feel like timing right now is real pivotal for you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very pivotal, and I don't have much time to waste. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the, that's one of the, what's the word? Essential assets, essential things we have in life. Time, like, or anything. So it's just like, I wouldn't try to, I can't say I would change anything from the past because it just, groomed me for the moment that I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to move this way. I had to learn to create at the rate. I had to learn to, be consistent. I had to learn to maintain relationships. Not because you can't just, man, you gotta really, lock in, decide that, this is what you're gonna do, and then decide what's the actual routes to get there. You know what I'm saying? And then not look at it like popcorn, like, this person does that, let me holler them about that. It's like, how many people you think are already doing it? You gotta build a relationship with somebody. You might, you might build a relationship with a writer and not get a big look for 4 years, but then you might get it right at the right time, and it was, you know what I'm saying? So
I feel like a lot of artists don't talk about building relationships. Why do you feel like that's so important for you?
Because I feel like everything in life is built upon a foundation of money and relationships. It's like you got the money to buy your way in or market your way in, or somebody has the position already, you have the relationship, and they're going to put you right in. How, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going to get it from the mud, and you're going to have to prove yourself 1,000 times, but it's going to take longer, but it might be more gratifying, but I don't see no other way, you know what I'm saying?
You got it out, speaking of, you got it out the mud.
Mud, man. Right. And you know what's so crazy? It's a group of gentlemen that I would love to shout out. All brothers of the show, Panamera P, Drew Jilla, Kid Breeze, Joel Q, Jay Hayes, Reem, Richie West. Then, I got so many, like, rap families. You got my I Am God, Big Spencer, Fillmore Green. These is, like, some of the people that I really, like, just on the rapper side, like, that I create with, like, often. Yeah. I mean, it's like, now we're, not to say that AM early morning, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that we were looking at each other's competition before, but I just think that it got to a point where everybody just almost started becoming like family, and it's community started being formed, you know what I'm saying? And we sharing fans, and it's becoming one big community, you know what I'm saying?
That's needed, though.
That's how it's a wave.
That's fucking needed.
You know and we the fly hip-hop guys out here, you know what I'm saying?
I was just going to say, do you think that, I like how you just kind of said, like, instead of y'all being in competition, y'all created a community. Do you feel like competition is really necessary in the industry, and, like, what you do? Like, if more guys approached it, like, we could build a community instead of competing with each other?
Yeah, I think friendly competition is cool.
That's valid.
Like, all the guys I just named, we all just did a song together, 6 of us on one song. We call it D-League All-Stars. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I look at it. We D-League, and you know what I'm saying? You do your thing left in the D-League, and
then you get to the league.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why our intro is dominating the D-League. You know what I'm saying? D-League All-Stars on Pano and
Jujilla Project.
Yeah. But I just think it's just like, when it's all love and it's all just natural, you just create. Everybody pretty professional. Been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just do your part, get out the way. And it's just like, we all, it feel good to watch everybody find a part they like about everybody, genuinely, because it's mutual respect, you know what I'm saying? So I think when you just moving like that, I kill people sometimes on songs. If you looking at it like that, I get killed on songs if you looking at it like that. But I think the goal is just to make a great song and with your bros keep growing, you know what I'm saying? So a little friendly competition on some. You don't want to just come and stank the place up, but, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
Like, bro, man, I'll never forget when I met you at WHPK. Shout out the homie Pugs.
Shout out Pug.
K-Max. Yeah, CTA Radio, man. They be showing hella love, too. So if y'all tuned in, hey, show some support to CTA Radio, because they've been doing their thing. But met you there. And since then, it's just longevity has been key. Like, bro, you done been through so many ups and downs. You were incarcerated for some time, came back, then you were on house arrest. But your creativity has continued to flow.
Bro, I lost my big brother, one of my biggest fans, by making this project. I made this project from June to August.
Okay.
This year, just made it. But yeah, he died June 24th. But
sorry.
I talked about it on one of the songs, on the last song, I Am God. But yeah, a lot of things. I ain't gonna say I'm numb to the personal things that happen. That's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? But music for me is a therapy, you know what I'm saying? So it genuinely makes me happy. So if I could, you know what I'm saying, take care of my family doing something that makes me happy and something that my peers consider me to be, you know what I'm saying, dope at, or my fans consider me dope at, I feel like, you know, God bless me.
Do you also feel like, you know, when you going through your trials and tribulations that help continue to help keep you creative? Because the creativity has been off the charts, my brother. Like the transitions and the creativity with your projects is nothing slowed down. It's only increased.
You know what? I don't want the universe to feel like I have to go through these things to make, you know what I'm saying, great music. But at the same time, I can't say going through things do give you experience to first-hand experience to talk about things from the driver's seat, not the passenger seat. And some of the times that I was incarcerated or sitting at home for 2 years fighting a case, to keep from just going crazy, I just write, record. But it's just like, this last time I looked up and I had did like hundreds and hundreds of songs, and I'm just like, man, just bars. Not right now. I'm up about 8-9 projects. Never had it like this. You know what I'm saying? So now I just keep recording. Me and Hayes got. I could show you folders. Me and Hayes got like 22 songs in the Coke Raps 2 folder. We got a Randemic 3 folder. It's probably like 10 songs in there. That's the me and Hayes stuff. We had a EP off Kid Breed stuff, but I've been working with this label and he's getting distribution. They be loosely releasing some of my loose songs. Sometimes they ain't releasing the right songs, but they kind of release some of the songs out of the.
You feel like they fucking up your algorithm.
They ain't messing up though, 'cause they, you know what I'm saying. Shout out Money Corp, you know what I'm saying. Baron Group.
We gonna talk about that a little later because I wrote that down. I've been peeping that under the license especially for this project that you just released. Who sent you? I mean, before we get into more talk Chicago, stay tuned because we're going to be talking about Money Corp. We're going to be talking about playlisting, and most importantly, we finna talk about this album, Who Sent You. So,
yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Right, and I need you to do one sminy. Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I just need you to do one small favor for me. Head on over to your app store, search iLLANOiZE. Hit the first thing that pops up because we the one and only, and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Previous to the break, we were talking about you linking up with Money Corp, and I was saying that how when I went under your new album, Who Sent You. You see it under the license, and I didn't. This is my first time of learning who Money Corp is. I thought that was something you created. Like I thought Rand transitioned to Money Corp type, But we're gonna talk about that too. But how did you come into cahoots with Money Corp, and what's some of the things that they've been helping you push?
So it's crazy how things be moving. One of my dad's old friends, somebody that he grew up with. They knew that I was doing music, so every time I was going to Cali, they'd be asking me what I'm doing. I had a show out there. She came through, and she was like, her son was real good friends with Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
So she's like, I'm gonna introduce you to Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Dude, him and my son best friends. And not to say that I didn't believe it, but you know what I'm saying? People, I've been rapping for a minute. People say everything.
People say everything.
I just don't believe nothing. Like honestly, you know what I'm saying? So
that's Chicago in you too.
Yeah. Hey, you know how them promos be jumping in your inbox talking about something? So look, this how I play them, right? I'd be like, free trial me then. And then I just never vibe with a lot of them just do free trials. And I'm like,
cool.
Nah, I'm straight.
Damn, I'm finna use that.
What?
Let me get a free fucking trial.
Right, they gonna go. They gonna be major.
All right, you shit.
And then you got access, like you got some people will do YouTube, some will do Instagram. Some will tell you, no, YouTube too much. I'll do Instagram for your last post. You gotta be like, nah, okay, I'm finna make a post. You know what I'm saying? We were like, cause y'all all in my inbox with the same script, man. Change your script up. Then you call them on IG, they in some, look in place. You know what I'm saying? like it's dirt on the floor or something. And I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, I know what's going on here.
That's funny as hell. I know it was dope to see this was real. Like he was like, finally, some came to me where it was real.
So she actually ended up putting me on the phone with Nipsey Hussle. So he told me to fly out. So I'm like, this is right after taxing. But I tweaked. I had like just lost a really good job. I wasn't doing no type of hustling. Dough was low. I had a lot of bills, and I didn't want to go around feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I needed a handout or I needed to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me get my stuff together, then I'm going to slide. So then I got myself back together, and I'm telling her, like, I'm finna slide. Then that's when he started doing, what was the last project?
Victory Lap.
Yep. Got it right there.
Yep. So it was like, I was able to hit him up and send him stuff at that time. Once he started doing Victory Lap, it was harder to reach him.
He got
there was
busy.
a lot going on. Yeah, yeah. And then shortly after that, you know.
Damn.
So then she ended up putting me in tune with the guys that she was doing business with, and they were managing Drake the Ruler.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I guess that was her son's friend too. And I guess her son was rapping too. So I guess when her son ended up getting a lot of time and Drakeo stepped in, and however it went, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Drakeo ain't, you know what I'm saying? But so she put me in tune with them. First they had put me in tune with like, they're like, okay, we see you got bars. They had put me like with this group of guys that like, they felt like had bars, did this type of music. But then this one particular guy, I sent him like 50 songs one night. I think I was drunk. And then he called me the next morning. He like, bro. He like, what you doing up there, bro? And then he just like, me and him been locked in ever since. And he just started vouching for me real hard, making people listen. They started tweaking about the project. And then they like, all right, we gonna do the distribution through 300, Sparta. So, whoop. And, you know,
So you had it sounded like you had a couple situations like come your way before you finally decided to go through with what you're doing now.
Yeah, because they was just like they do this feed the streets thing, and they like I like how they work, and they keep the content coming. So they do their feeds the streets, and all of their artists these are like compilation projects with all of their artists. So they were getting they started grabbing songs that were for some of my projects, and I'm like, no, not that one. Then it just turned into a situation where, bro, like, nah, bro, like you Himothy, bro. Look, I want to do 2 projects with you, like, and see where that go. So I was finna do House Arrest, but then I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like,
yeah, because that was supposed to be
it's done.
The project
it's
that
done.
dropped. I'm gonna say it. That was supposed to be the project that dropped in October.
And I supposed came and said,
yeah.
Bro, it was some things happening in my life, and I'm just like, hold on, I need to reroute. Let me introduce Rufus first, then I'll
get into the House Arrest.
You know what I'm saying? Before I give you this thing.
We were just talking about conceptual albums.
You know what I'm saying? All my albums are conceptual.
Yeah, we were just talking about that because that sells more. And I've been seeing you get playlisted a whole lot. I mean, you've been getting playlisted. With this specific album, Who Sent You, the first joint, your first single, I would say, what's the word? Been going crazy. Like extra crazy.
Extra.
You sent me the analytics on it, and I'm like, God damn it! It even landed on NPR.
Yeah. That's like that's like the biggest write up I ever got. I don't know how that happened. The man talked like he know me.
So how does it feel knowing that, like, at the beginning of this interview, Biko played a clip from 7 years ago of you talking about I'm gonna be Rufus and this is that, and like now that you've actually like been in the industry for so long, you've been working to get such notoriety and to get playlisted and to start seeing the numbers, like to actually start seeing your hard work pay off. Like, how does that actually feel knowing that you really been putting in work all this time?
Man, it's for real humbling. It make me want to just keep my head down and work harder. Yeah, for real. It really got me turned. It really got me, you know. It's crazy. Man, I talk to these guys, Pano, Richie. We talk on the phone every day, like, and it's just yeah. I don't really know how to explain. It's a gratifying feeling though, for sure.
It should be because most people would how I was speaking on some of your, not even that too, but I was speaking on some like your trials and tribulations. Some people would have been stopped. Yeah. Like, all right, I can't do this. I can't even focus.
I have people that tell me to stop. I got cousins in the street, straight street guys, and we just got like just street mob whole family, whatever. And then I just be like, you know, I'm still who I am. I'm coming how I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? But I be tired of certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm a artistic dude, you know what I'm saying? But they be like, man, Joe, it ain't working. I'm like, how you know what's working? You know what I'm saying? How do you know what my goal is or what my true aim is? Somebody called me today talking like that, and I'm like, he was like, man, my homie just got out of jail, Joe E. Cole. I just don't understand why there's so many. I'm like, bro, them guys ain't rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I go get a gig, bro, and be working. Come in the warehouse, man. There's 10 rappers as soon as I come in. And it'd be funny to me, I'd be like, in the next 30 days, if I'm even here that long, none of them gonna be rappers. Cause what I do is gonna make them look like they go hoop at the Y. They go to export.
Lifetime.
Hoop in your backyard. We the D-League.
Hooping in the backyard is crazy.
I'm finger rolling a D-League Euro.
Euro stepping on niggas.
Bro, then it'd be a guy who be flexing on everybody like he doing his thing because he got his music, he got his songs on Apple Music. So then, but then I just let it come to him. And then he be like, hey bro, how you get your picture on there, man? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
It's like levels, for real. So it's just like, you know, anything I'm into, I try to be realistic about it. And I don't know if I was realistic when I first started doing this. You know what I'm saying? I have to have I have love for it though, so.
Yeah,
you think you got to be a little bit delusional?
Yeah. Going through things. I done went through things sometimes and there ain't nothing going on. I'm gonna make some songs, man. It's just been, but it got to the point where I made so many songs that I became a professional. I just, you know, my sword got sharp. My understanding about
10,000 hours.
Yeah, my understanding about how, if I want to be lyrical, how to create the music, how to do and just even how I just have an understanding of it, and I just know now I'm like, man. So let me do my next 250 songs. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't. It get kind of scary because sometimes your favorite artist, like I love Kanye, but growing up that was my favorite artist. But Kanye, put out like to me a multi-genre hip hop album, and that, me personally, that ain't my thing. Like, it's too many feels for me. It's New York drill. Is, you know what I'm saying? Game just tried to pull that too.
That's why you heard about it, and then
if Game would just do underground hip hop, then jump on a little catchy record here there, the right one, and woo to woo, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything don't gotta be like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I feel you. It don't have to all be. It needs to be a concept at the end of the day,
and cohesive.
Yes,
and people need to take advantage of their best skill set.
Do you feel like?
Game's
do
a
you
good
feel
MC.
like people don't be knowing their skill set for real?
I think we just artists stubborn.
Just doing some stuff. Just doing stuff to do it.
Yeah, I know I got bars, but you heard my new Brooklyn drill song? Killed this. Niggas be like, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
But so I be like, that's why I try to involve so many people in my projects as far as just hearing it, because, you know, I'm biased. I'm Himothy, and to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody got a different ear too.
Like, as we, you know, shit, man, we got to touch on this album. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't even talked much about the album. And on top of that, it's like 16 tracks, my brother.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It was only supposed to be 4.
The fuck?
It's supposed to be 4 songs.
How the fuck 4 turned into? How you quadruple?
I'm sitting here doing the math.
Look, I'm finna.
He's sitting on
in 1 minute,
200 songs.
Yeah, I gotta go. In 1 minute, Hayes dropped the project with Breeze. It was 2 songs. So, you know what I'm saying? We in heavy cahoots. We, you know, partners in rhyme and crime. So I had this producer who, out of all the producers that I be working with, it was just like, I can't say anything bad about him, but he wasn't my main producer. He probably wasn't you know what I'm saying? But he was on me like, and I had a relationship, so I'm like, all right, bro, we gonna get to it. We had did a few little songs, but I'm like, we gonna get a session. We finally got one, and I ended up doing Methadone and Horoscopes, first session.
Okay.
So Hayes like, you should do a 2-pack like I just did. I'm like, I think I'm gonna do that, Joe. I'm gonna go and put this 2-pack out there and drop House Arrest. So the producer, Scripps, shout out Scripps, he did 85% of the beats. He like, well, let's just get, I had booked the session, man. Let's just do that session and then we could call it one. I'm like, all right. So I go to that session. This guy booked 2 studios right next to each other in one building on 35th. So I go to the first session, knock out 2 songs. Then I go to the next one, knock out like 2 songs. So now we had 6 songs. So I'm like, all right, we cool. So then I'm talking to Money Corp them. Shout out Doc, shout out TK. They like, all right, look, bro. Look, let's drop the whole project. You need to give us 15 songs though. I'm like, 15 songs. So I just started cooking. So I made the project from June, like the end of June, August.
2 months.
What's the yeah? Who sent you? Yeah.
Damn.
What, I want to know what made you name it that.
Yeah.
What was I finna call this stupid stuff? Because once you find the right name, you'd be like, oh, what was I call this stupid? I don't know. I was trying to incorporate the name Rufus Sims in it, and because it's really supposed to be Who Sent You, Rufus Sims. It's like really supposed to be Who Sent You, ... Rufus Sims.
Oh, like, okay.
But, you know what I'm saying? Money Cartoon, they left the Rufus Sims part off. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? They changed a few names of songs. I ain't tripping.
Hey, that's love that you open minded to others' creativity too, to help suit up the project and get it right. Yeah,
it's
that's that train.
Team effort.
We buy a freight,
baby. It
baby.
made me a little nervous a little bit.
We buy a freight, baby. You know
I'm so
how that
white.
is. That freight out there.
My bad, y'all.
Thought it was a snowstorm going down. Hey, prayers out to New York because they getting hit right now. They supposedly supposed to get like 70 inches of snow.
70.
No, for real. Look it up. Swear.
I ain't gonna lie.
They finna be Antarctica.
Swear. They moving the Buffalo Bills to another because they supposed to play. They moving them.
They still look crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy out there.
But
so
look,
prayers up to them.
Prayers up to them. Glad it ain't us. Prayers up to them.
Oh God, though.
We
But we don't
we
need to
seen our
speak too
fair share.
soon because Chicago be getting their snow too.
Man, that's what we do. Damn, so that's crazy to hear how your project went from 4 to 16.
And then I'm just like, okay, cool.
How did you keep it so conceptual though? Like, even though you sporadically laid out all these songs in different studios and
because all right, so it was mainly one producer doing the my bad. It was mainly one producer, you know what I'm saying, doing the beats. Once I had like them 6 songs, them kind of laid like the mean bones for everything. So then I started to add feelings. You know what I'm saying? What feeling am I missing? I need something for the ladies, but I need a sex song. I need something where I'm arguing with a female, okay? And then I'm like, Pano, you don't even got no songs like that. Come on, woo. And then I'm like, I need a, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to. That's kind of how I be looking at projects. It's like, but I think I'm getting better with just making it cohesive. Because now these days, I kind of got my own little formula. I do projects with, I do an EP with one producer. But if I'm doing a full project, I'm going to do a project with House Arrest is like 75% Logic, but I got a couple DJ L's, a couple, you know what I'm saying, Kid Breeze, just like I'll sprinkle a look. But of the same manner, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I just try to, I don't know. I know what sounds don't need to be there.
You know your skill.
Yeah,
like,
you know your sound.
Especially when we already here, it's like, all right, I know, you know what I'm saying, what a clash with this. And then I'm like, all right, I know I do underground hip hop, but I damn near want to throw a slight trap, one slight little groovy record on the edge. I really want to make groovy hip hop. That's really what I'm on. I'm ready to
create that job. Hey, look,
about to say
do that, bruh. Do it, because I'm loving what you did with this project. I love how you've kept it hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And you do have a balance like that. That honey pack. I ain't never had no honey pack, but never had a honey pack. I don't need it.
I don't either, but
but if I try one, I might end up with another little one.
Yeah,
I hope it's a girl.
you might. Look,
you over there talking about you hope it's a girl.
I got homies, right, that's younger than me. Like, Hayes younger than me. Murph younger than me. So, and I'm like, damn, the what pack? They like, boy, they acting crazy. Oh, yeah. So it's just like, I've been with my girl for a while. I'm like, all right, let me come, let me see what this do. What? Honey pack got me acting crazy. I'm talking about you just can't stop. You got to get it off just nonstop.
You can't stop.
Yeah, you go
until you. So when you get it off, do you still?
Yeah.
It's an Energizer bunny. Okay.
Yeah,
It's just the gifts that keep on giving.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you gonna be just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess Viagra mixed with some energy or something.
I don't need that.
Honey is a natural aphrodisiac in the first place, so I could see them adding some
I'm gonna pop out enough freaking Stephanie.
Nah, you gonna
stop playing.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Shit, I'm straight. Keep the honey packs away from me.
Honey pack is you gonna overdo it. Like,
so that's just for special occasions.
Yeah,
like you really want
Valentine's
Day,
beat
that
anniversary.
You really want to beat that drum.
You got it.